Hey guys, welcome to D Mace's The Rant. I am D Mace, your ranter, and this is the Rant Nation. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you guys have been wondering where have I been for over 10 days, but I've been sick. I've been down sick, man. Some kind of bug hit me last week, and that thing flattened me out, brother. But I gotta say, I'm back up, thank God. Family's very supportive and helping me and getting me back together and stuff like that. So I'm back now. So thank you. Also, today I wanted to talk about, and I got so many things I got to talk about today because I'm kind of backed up. I'm backed up here. The first video we're dropping right now, we're going to be dropping a few videos. First video we're dropping right now is going to be on Xmen 97. Well, let me tell you about this. If you have not seen this on Disney Plus, they have dropped 3 episodes so far. That the last episode made me so mad because it was so good. I wanted another one, but they drop every Wednesday. the first drop they did 2, and then the last drop they did 1. Well, this is concerning the TV show. You know, the beloved TV show from the '90s, X-Men. It's picking up after Charles Xavier passes away. So now Cyclops is taking over. Has taken over. And trying to get the X-Men together and get them back on task and get them back to doing what they were doing. And so there's a lot of different questions like what happened to Xavier? Apparently somebody had killed him. But there's speculation that he may not be dead. Speculation. However, there are a few interesting twists. First of all, let me say something about this. The direction is awesome. The animation, I love the animation. I know there was a big thing about the animation because they were talking about the enhancement of the female characters' parts and things like that. I don't care about none of that. The animation is really good. It's actually, in my opinion, it's better than what it was. And I like the animation. I didn't have a problem with it back then, but it's even better now. Of course, you know by today's standards. It is good. Okay, so the animation is good. The writing is good. The storylines are good, man. The plots are good, man. The cliffhangers are really good. So, and I'm going to spoil this. Let me just go ahead. For those of you who haven't seen it, spoiler alert. So take a couple of seconds, log off, come back to it when you have seen it. But if you don't mind spoilers, here we go. So I love the animation of this, the pacing, the direction. They brought back some of the old actors, the voice actors from the original '97. Man, this is so cool, and it just gives you that nostalgic feel of back in the '90s again. I will have to address something real quick before I go any further. Why do they have Magneto dressed on here looking like Granny Goodness from DC? Somebody help me that. Check it out. Check it out. I'm going to start doing some graphics. Don't worry, I'll be putting pictures and stuff up after a while. But check it out. He looks like Granny. He reminds me of Granny Goodness in his outfit. Why they got him looking like that? I don't know Granny Goodness on in DC. She's one of Superman's enemies. But anyway, that aside, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. It's great. It's receives the chef's kiss. I'm liking everything that I'm seeing. I'm seeing the build up. Here is the twist, man. Xavier in his will left everything to Magneto. He left everything lock, stock, and barrel to Magneto. The house, the money, everything. Everybody's mind is blown. They're kind of like, what? Why? What? How? And there's a little part where Cyclops almost feels a little bit betrayed, but he gets over it. He gets over it. And so now Magneto's trying to show this good side of himself. I don't trust Magneto. I think he's up to something now. But so he say he's doing this to honor Charles and things like that, because you know him and Charles had a really strong relationship, really strong friendship back in the day before they had to part ways and do their thing. So this is really shaping up to be really good. The other thing is now Wolverine and Morph are friends. They told us Wolverine and Morph were going to have a special relationship. Going to be friends. I'm not comfortable with this. Because Wolverine's a loner. You know what I'm saying? And like to see Morph be able to get to him and get him to smile and things like that. I don't need that. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater. Anyway, it's good. The actors that are doing more Wolverine's voice acting, all that stuff is all there, man. It is cool. Chef's kiss. The other thing is, the other thing was that they now, what was I going to say? So it was, oh yes, there are two Jean Greys. There are two Jean Greys. Now the first Jean Grey that was on there, you see her, she's pregnant. By her and Scott got married. She's pregnant. She has the baby. At the end of the second episode, or second episode, I think it was, she knocks on the door and it's the old Jean. Well, what ended up happening is Jean Grey was kidnapped by, not Mephisto, Sinister, whatever that guy's name is, and he cloned her. And so now the Jean Grey that Scott is married to is now the claim that she's the clone. So what ended up happening is the real Jean Grey, she left. She says, you can call me Madeline something. And she left because she's like, I lost so many years, I don't even remember anything anyway. So she left. And now the old Jean Grey is there. Not the old Jean Grey, the new Jean Grey, the clone Jean Grey that she had the baby with. She's still there. So she and Scott, I guess, are going to work this thing out and get married. The other thing is Storm lost her power. In the midst of a battle, Storm lost her powers. What ended up happening is she was fighting, and there's some kind of a machine where they shot, and it demobilizes them. And so she got hit really bad. And what happened is it took her powers away. And so when she went to Hank Beast, and she was like, how long is it going to be? And, Hank is like, oh, we're still in them. And they're like, tell me the truth. And so Hank tells him it looks permanent. So she's devastated, and she ends up leaving the mansion, and she goes on her little journey. So this is really, really good, man. I'm telling you, you got to check it out. Xmen 97 drops every Wednesday. Now, I think that's it for everything I wanted to cover with this. I'm loving every bit of it. I'm loving every bit of it. So there are 3 episodes that are on there right now, man. Tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check it out. Xmen 97. So far, gets a thumbs up for me. All right, guys. Stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping some more videos. I got a lot of other things to talk to y'all about. All right, guys. Have a great day. D Mace is your rant. This is the Rant Nation.